Welcome to the Sage's Workshop. It's your boy King Covington, and today is the start of a 3-part series discussing my first 30 days on this YouTube channel. Part 1 is going to just be about some tips and tricks that you've probably already heard. It might be new for you. Part 2 is going to be about all the things I did right and all the mistakes I've made up until now. And Part 3 will be a broader video just telling you essentially about the good YouTubers out there and the bad ones, the ones that are going to give you some good advice to start and the ones that are going to give you terrible advice just to get you to click that video so that they can make a dime. No particular order. We're going to start with number 1, which is just getting in front of the camera. You just want to get in front of there, get some practice. Don't really worry too much. Just get comfortable viewing yourself. Tip number 2, tags, titles, descriptions, all of that matters. I've seen videos where they say it doesn't. It all matters. Don't be skimpy on it, and your descriptions, make them long and detailed. Make sure you tag everything that people are searching. Quick example, if your video has jewelry in it, you might not necessarily want to put jewelry in the tags if people are searching the word keychains. Like, then you want keychains to be in your tag. But yeah, so all of that matters. And just to quickly add on top of that, clickbait is fine if you're actually presenting your video with your clickbaity title or thumbnail is. No one's going to be mad if the clickbait was bait that actually achieved, led them to what they were looking for, versus if you, here's a video about Finding Dory, but then I got, a Transformers breakdown. Tip number 3 is to be consistent. Now that is like the number 1 thing you can do, is just make sure you're pumping out, like whatever consistency is for you, make sure you don't go below that. Like if you're just starting YouTube and you're putting out 1 a week, fine, but just make sure you always do 1 a week. Don't go less than that. You'll learn that the YouTube algorithm works better for you if you're consistent. So that is like the golden rule. Tip number 4 is don't be afraid to be niche. If you've looked for a video and you couldn't find one, then make that video. Because if you looked for it, someone else probably looked for it as well. So that's a market that you can definitely hit. If it's something you're passionate about, you can definitely sneak right in there and soak up all those views. Tip number 5 is seek collaboration. There's nothing wrong with seeing another YouTuber and you notice that, oh man, we might be a little similar, and he or she has a small channel just like me. We can collaborate real quick, get together and boost each other up. Get us both some more views and subscribers. There's nothing wrong with that. Tip number 6, learn how the revenue works. Now, you might not be on YouTube to make money necessarily, which is fine. You still want to know how it works. And if you're on YouTube specifically to make money, then you definitely need to know the ins and outs of the revenue and the AdSense system. There's nothing bad about wanting to know how you get paid. Some people try to make it seem on YouTube as if, you shouldn't worry about it as much. No, if your goal is to make money, then worry about it. Learn it. Make sure you know exactly how to capitalize on all those gains. And then tip number 7, social media. Brand it all the way out. You're going to be passionate. If you're passionate about a channel that you're starting, there's no harm in making a Facebook page for it, making a Tumblr, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, whatever platform you need, make them all your brand name. So try to get up on there and get that name locked in quick, as well as make them all uniform, or as uniform as possible, so that when people see it, they see you on Twitter, they know that's you just as well as they see on Facebook or your YouTube channel. They know it's you from an instant recognizable something. So you don't want it to be confusing, but you do want to get your name locked in across all platforms as soon as possible, because you don't want to blow up maybe one day and then realize you want to use Twitter and someone has your handle, and then you got to go through that dispute. Well, I believe that's all for this first video, folks. Like I said, this was just to get you some tips and tricks that I've picked up on, that I've definitely seen producing results. Sure to come back and check out part 2, where we dig deeper into exactly what I did and what I didn't do and what I should have done to make my first 30 days on YouTube that much smoother. And thank you for venturing into the Sage's Workshop. Peace.